What did we really try to find out here, or were we just consuming entertainment to feed our addiction? Because like a lot of people will make fun of people that are addicted to drugs and alcohol and gambling and whatever else, but you're addicted. We're all addicted. Let's just like stop lying to ourselves, because we love lying to ourselves. Like, I don't have a problem. You're on the phone and the TV all day. One of the biggest reasons that I started doing this podcast was because I was tired of everything going on in the world. And I just want people to realize how much we're missing, meaning like we're missing the point of this world, of this short life that we have. We even say it every day in our sentences, that our statements, that this is a short life, live to your fullest. But what is living to your fullest? I know people don't understand why they're living here on this planet. Why it seems like we're trapped. Like we're trapped. That's why we're trying to get off it and go to the moon and Mars. Like you don't understand that we can't get it right as human beings on this planet. If you're looking out into the world right now and see the catastrophe, like the turmoil, like the hardships, the struggle. I mean, the struggle is so like evident. It's there. We have such a problem understanding the truth. And we think we're woke. We think we're being woke by canceling out Eminem or canceling out some famous singer, or the cancel this, cancel that. We think that we're woke when we're doing nonsense. When we're fighting for nonsense, we're fighting for rights to be a moron, let's say. Like I don't think you really grasp what I'm saying. I'm starting to get aggravated by it because the world is so consumed with entertainment. Even me, like I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of looking at the phone. I want to throw it in the trash. It's so not necessary. We're so far from being connected. The world and AT&T and all these other companies will say that, you stay connected with your family, stay connected with this, stay connected with that. We are so far from being connected and understood. It's very sad to see what we're going through because of all the distractions. The distractions are the problem. Like, if you think about it, the distractions are everywhere. The distractions are for a larger deception done by people who you run and wear a shirt for or a hat for, and you represent people like politicians who they don't mean any good for us. None of these politicians, none of them. I don't care who you are. Some of these YouTubers, I don't care who you are. When you start speaking about what you can do in life, and if we're going to save taxes and saving money and how to save money and doing all this stuff, but you don't teach us the real end goal of life. Like what does God really want us here for? Is it to just get a whole bunch of things? You wake up every day, you get on the phone, you like a whole bunch of stuff, and then like you get a whole bunch of likes back. Is that what living life is? Is that what living life is? We are so distracted by the phone, the news. The news is horrible. The news is a group of horrible people that all they want to do is give you, what's the word? I had the word written down. They want to give you like, it's almost like entertainment too. It's entertainment for people that don't understand. Like there's major wars going on. People are dying and they're just talking back and forth like they're solving the problem when they're not. They're just arguing or debating of who's right, but it's not helping us understand why we're living this life that we're living and why do we die. Like I understand. I'm not trying to be a wise guy when I say that, but I understand. I'm trying to let you know that you have to understand that this world is not what you think it is. You just don't live here for 80 years and then do whatever you want and then you die, and then you go to a place that we call heaven, which that is a truthful statement. I'm not saying that's not true, but there is a place that we go to where we live forever and there's no problems. Why are we doing that system? Was it set in place by God? Was there something set in place by God in order for us to learn something from it? And I don't feel people are understanding, because they're constantly distracted by what the world, the evil people that are hidden from us, that have a lot of money, super rich people that are very, very evil, and they give us all this content, dances and TikTok and all these social media platforms that they pay people to make and to conjure up, thinking that you're living your life to your fullest if you're posting pictures on a platform that everybody can see in the world. You're posting your cars, you're posting you're posting your wins, you're posting your losses, you're posting when you're sad, you're posting, like, that is not living. It is a distraction from the major focus point on what God wants us to really learn here. And like, even just everybody, it's one big distraction. Everything is a distraction because we're being deceived. I mean, if you think about it, the world is in pretty bad condition right now, and we're going to take a trip to the moon. And I look at that and I'm like, why don't we try to get things right here? Like, everybody would look at the moon landing or the moon going to the moon as a monumental moment. No one really, it's just gone. It's gone now. It's gone. Like, it was like a trip to Florida. That should have been a monumental moment where the whole world stood still, but it really didn't. Because we're given all this entertainment to keep us deceived, to keep us entertained, so that we don't understand until it's too late what we really should have been doing on this planet, amongst our friendships, amongst our lives, amongst our family members, how we behaved, how we understood and knew God. Like, what did we really try to find out here? Or were we just consuming entertainment to feed our addiction? Because, like, a lot of people will make fun of people that are addicted to drugs and alcohol and gambling and whatever else, but you're addicted. We're all addicted. Let's just, like, stop lying to ourselves, because we love lying to ourselves. Like, I don't have a problem. You're on the phone and the TV all day consuming some type of entertainment or news that shapes the way you think. And I'm just like, I'm trying to, like, explain it to you so you understand where, like, I'm trying to get at. Like this is why I'm saying change your life. Change the way you treat people, because you are being judged. You are being watched. And at the end of your life, what will people say about you? That is the thing. That is, like, the key thing. Like, what would God say to you when he sees you face to face? What did you do? Did you become a YouTuber and you went around pranking people and causing a lot of harm to people because you're a horrible person and you just wanted to make money? Are you an influencer and you dance around half naked? Is that what you're influencing? Influencing millions of young minds to do evil. That's the influencing we're really getting from the entertainment. But we're acting like it's normal. I want to say some names, but I can't, because it's just like, I'm trying not to get that aggravated by it. But, like, I know someone that took their kid to a Cardi B concert, and the kid was young. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that's normal? That's normal? Do you think what comes out of her mouth is normal and good for people? Don't you think that you're just not living, like, you're not going to live this life and do whatever you want? You can. Don't get me wrong. You can do whatever you want. But do you really, really think deep down inside, because we know deep down inside what's right and wrong. It's what we choose to do. But it's like, with all these entertainment and all the entertainment that we have, we think we're lost in a sea of entertainment that we lost what good and evil is, and we think it's good. And it creeps in, And then it robs us from what the truth is, really. This is why I'm saying, like, people should listen to me and change their life. Understand who God is, understand who Jesus is, and change their life. Like, do a whole, like, 180. Like, go in the opposite direction of some of the things that you're doing. I'm not saying you're completely bad. I'm just saying we're going to make mistakes. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that there's people out there that deliberately do evil. I mean, look at the world. How many, people are involved in gangs and, like, mobs, like, overtaking, like, places and just destroying things for fun. Don't you know that there's coming a time, like, God's actually patient. God's so patient that he's given us an opportunity where we can be really woke, what real woke is, and look out into the world and say, I don't want to be like that. I want, like, you can't, what I'm trying to say is, like, you can't go out into the world, do a whole bunch of evil, and let's say you die, and then your parents think you're going to heaven because you belong to a church or some kind of group that worshiped a God. That's not how it works. It's really not how it works, because how could we, as human beings, live an eternal life if we can't be trusted here? This is why God is measuring. Like, look at us. It's like the Bible verse says, those I can trust with little, I can trust with much. Look at humanity right now. Do you really think we could be trusted? All we do is entertain ourselves until we die. It's so sad. And this is why I'm kind of, like, so aggressive with it. Like, I'm so upset that I think people don't take me seriously. Like, they look at me like I'm just some, Freddie's crazy. He's going off again about, the Bible and all this stuff. But it's like, that's a book for humanity. It's not a book for religion. I can't stand religions. I would advise you, if you're in a religion, take a walk from it. Like, just walk away from it. I'm telling you, because even churches are so full of entertainment. Why do you need 2, 3, 4 big screen TVs? Why do you need to do all this to get or capture the younger generation's attention? Because you're really not teaching what God's telling us to do. You're teaching us a watered down version. Anytime you tell anybody that you're putting God in this position where you're challenging God to help you, by, like, if you give your money to the church, God's going to bless you. How dare you say that? How dare you say that? How dare you speak on God's behalf about you're going to get blessed by God if you give money to the church? That's what I'm saying. It's all entertainment. It's all entertainment and money. And people are not paying attention. I'm going to tell you right now, the real woke is you being a great person. That is the real woke. Not a lot of people are going to come along with this. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to probably have like 200, 300 followers at the most. But I'm just saying, you have to change and become a better person. I never say perfect, but God wants to see what you're going to do with this broken body. Like the disciples, they weren't perfect. Jesus hung around the disciples. None of them were perfect. That's why he chose them. He chose them because he knew they were imperfect, but trying to be closer to God, the relationship that we once had. It makes so much more sense. Jesus never hung around the high priests that knew everything and memorized all the Bible verses, because that's not going to get you into heaven either. The church is also distracted by all the things that they do, the performance that they keep up, the repetitious. Human beings are very repetitious. Human beings are religious. They think that religion, in any sense, in a relationship, a loving relationship, a friendship, they think that every year celebrating your birthday, it's like, not forgetting this, not forgetting that. Constantly going to church every Sunday, constantly doing this, constantly memorizing this, constantly rehearsing a set of words or whatever. You think that's what God wants, but God actually wants us to be a great family, treating each other right. I mean, it's insane what humanity thinks they can get away with. I'm telling you right now, no one's getting away with nothing. Even me. Like everything I've done in the dark will eventually come to light. Not that I'm going around doing bad things, but what I'm trying to say is I am coming to an understanding where I'm like, I have to really change the way I talk, the way I represent myself. It's a struggle every day, but listen, I do it, I try, and I try to do my best. That's all I can do, but I'm conscious of it. That's the difference. A lot of people don't care. A lot of people are going through the motions type deal. If I do evil, and let's say I rip someone off or I fake somebody out on the internet, whatever, it's like I'm okay because I'm going to go to church, and the entertainers there will put a good word in for me with God, make me feel better. It's all entertainment. It's all distraction. It's like one big distraction. It's like entertainment is like, I'll make you feel better when you come here, so you can go back out in the world and go, okay, I'm okay now. I'll be okay. But are you okay? Are you really changing? Are you really making a full, trying to think of the word, like, are you really like considering what you're doing? Like, do you really try to make up with someone that you have like a problem with or some kind of, ongoing issue? Do you try to be really great to people? Like, do you try to, see people and help them when in need? Or are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for, again, entertainment? Like I said, it's all entertainment. You post on Facebook. Let me show you how great I am today. Or YouTube videos. Let me show you how great I am. I'm going to go out and give money to a homeless person. I'm like, yo, just do that without the filming. It doesn't have, not everything has to be entertainment. It's sad that we're at this point in time, but that is going to lead into what I'm going to talk about on another video about deception. Think about all the stuff that we're doing right now. Think about all the things that are going on in the world. And why is it so fast-paced, and why is it so ramped up? We are so tired because we consume and we're addicted so much to entertainment. It's like the only few years like where you can binge watch a whole season. Do you know how wasteful that is? I'm like, I know people are kind of going to be mad at me like, well, Fred, that's not right to say. I'm like, it is right to say, because we shouldn't be binge watching TV. But yet I know people that post on Facebook how many things they watched, and this new series is great. And I'm like, at the same time, I know you're cheating on your husband. Like, I know you're cheating on your wife. Like, I know these people that say things and they think that no one else knows. It's like, I don't really feel people understand what real life is. Like, we're losing people to death. And it's like, are you paying attention that people are dying? And do you think everybody goes to a good place? Like, no, there is definitely consequences for the way we live here. You're not going to go around hurting people, killing people, mentally or physically, and then think you're just going to end up in the same boat. That's not how it works. There's no way you can actually think that. And I'm not judging everyone. I'm just saying, like, think about looking out in the world. Look at the way people are treating each other in the streets. Just the way they talk to each other. It's insane. And we call that entertainment. We watch videos where people are hurting each other. People are fighting in bathrooms, like kids, like young kids fighting each other, fist fighting for what? Even MMA. I hate to say it. I know I have a lot of friends that do MMA and jiu-jitsu and all that stuff, but I'm like, look at how nasty they get in the ring. And then they go, God's on my side. I'm like, you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because you're trying to rip another human being's head off when it's like we're all made in God's image, but yet we want to destroy each human that's around us. That's insane. It's insane what we say and the lies that we believe, because we entertain ourselves with the lies too. We lie to ourselves every day. I'm going to leave it at that. But I know like it sounds like I'm more aggravated, but I guess I am. I'm tired of seeing what's happening And it's like, I'm tired of seeing the violence. I'm tired of seeing the groups and groups of people like just causing problems all the time and thinking it's normal and thinking they're actually fighting for a movement or something when they're not. They're just destroying other human beings over nonsense too, over land or over, my religion is better than yours. We are all human. We're all human. We all deserve to live amongst each other. And I know that we're not going to solve the whole problem. I get that. And the true people will stand out to God and God will pick them out. But what I'm trying to say is whoever's like listening that gets what I'm saying, it's not about if, the earth is flat or round. Then like we got this argument going back. It's like, I want to treat you and you want to treat me good. But see, entertainment has caused this conflict because all the entertainment that the evil people that we can't see really pushing the buttons, the evil people put it out there and then we fall for it. This is why a lot of people are going to lose. I think that's it. That is the real woke. The real woke is understanding that this is a solution to what I'm saying every time. So you know and understand. The solution to what I'm saying is you should look at the Bible as a book for all of humanity. That is the God that everybody should be leaning towards. Not a religion, because humans made religion up. Also is kind of like an entertainment thing to like keep us misinformed. Like just we know it's basically the church says we know better than you. I'm telling you, read the Bible, but read it in the sense of like not to try to memorize it or say, people say they don't understand it. It's very easy. Just look at the stories and look at what you're getting out of the stories. What learning lesson are you getting out of the stories? You'll start to see things coming together. It takes time. It took me time. I'm in this 20-something years trying to figure out why are we living here? What are we going through all this pain and suffering for? Even though there is good times, we have great times and good times. But it's like the solution is to truly change your heart. Change your mind, know who God is, know who Jesus is, and change your heart. I say it in a different way. Some people are going to get mad at me and go, oh, Fred, you're not saying it right. I don't really care what you say because I know who my true friends are and I know who the people that do listen to me know that I mean well and I know that I'm going to point them in the right direction. I'm not going to give them some bull crap that everybody gives you. It's like it makes more sense to me that I'm giving you a solution and I'm not just like a YouTuber or the news. Like the news will set you up like this is happening over here and this is happening over here. But this guy's going to do this for it. Okay, problem solved, I guess, right? We just can sit at home and eat mozzarella sticks and drink a juice box, whatever. Like, I don't think they're not giving you a solution. They're giving you fear as entertainment. Like, oh no, like I hate YouTube videos where they're like, this just happened. The Antichrist is coming back now. It's like, shut up. Just shut up. You're just trying to get views. I'm trying to tell you that what you have to do in this lifetime is be a great human being. Know who God is. Read the Bible. I don't know what that noise is, if you can hear it, but some kind of machine in this. I just started doing it. So, but anyway, know who God is. Know who Jesus is. And what God has done for you, and then change your life. Like change your life, change your heart, and change your mind. I'm sure you're doing something in this world. I'm sure you're doing something to somebody. I'm sure you're in a relationship with someone that you're mistreating, either mentally, physically. I'm sure you have friends that you might not be doing right by. We all have. But I'm telling you right now, you better start changing your behavior because that's what is a big part of what repenting is. That's what the true repenting means. It's not just going to a building and saying some rehearsed words and having no heartfelt change, like not really changing as a person. I usually notice that people that are on their deathbed, they change because now they're scared. They're going into the unknown. Did I do the right thing? See, people living now, they're just consuming entertainment and they're just like, oh, this is, they're distracted. They're distracted by the true meaning of life. Like you can do, like I said, you can do all your things. You can go to a job. You can have a career. You can have all these things. You can have kids. You can have a family. You can go on vacation. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm not saying you have to live in a box or live on a mountain like a monk. I'm saying that during the course of this life and what we go through, you stand out in the crowd of 1,000 people that you always choose, even though it's hard, you always choose to do the right thing. That's what I'm saying. So that's the solution I'm giving you right now. Change as a person. Dig deep down inside of you and say, you know what? Okay, this is wrong with me. Let me try to be a better person. Let me, I don't know, read a book about how to do certain things. I don't care what it is, whatever shapes you, but do not fall into the entertainment of religion, the news, and let the world fear you into believing something else. You just change yourself because you understand deep down inside, like we all do, what good and evil is, what right and wrong is. Choose to do the right thing no matter what you do in life.